GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard shows at quarter time that Bannockburn had a blitz in the first quarter. They kicked 6-6-42 to lead the Amateurs 1 goal for 10. They would have liked another goal before quarter time there, the Amateurs, with a lucky shot for goal being missed by the full forward in Martin Stewart. 32 points the margin. It's been all Bannockburn so far. The umpire's about to start playing the centre. Barry Walker, where can the Amateurs improve during this vital second quarter?
Number one, start talking and, don't fight each other for the ball. I think they've got to get a little bit of confidence in each other, start talking to each other, move the ball and run onto it. Right from the centre bounce, Horny Blower gets a tap down. It comes down here to half-back flank. Picked up here, half forward for Alice. Was it? Alice's kick towards goal. Gee, don't tell me he's put that through.
Just missed to the right side, I think.
Yes,
very quick move. Horny Blow, actually, that one, he knocked to a teammate. The hand pass came to Ellis, and away he went with the right foot. Long running shot at goal, missed. Richardson will take the short kick in. He's got a man in short here who should mark. It's Klingon, and he does so in the left back pocket, grandstand side of the ground. Chips it around towards, four players from Bannockburn were against one player from the Amateurs. That player was Adam Grumley, and I guess he was lucky that the Bannockburn players went the fist for the boundary line, because it was 4 played 1 at that stage, and out of bounds she goes.
Shocking option. Anyway, the throw-in from the boundary line. Player comes over the back for Bannockburn. Number 23, Shane Andrews, just went bang. If you're going to come from behind, pal, hook it behind. Give your teammates a chance.
Well, he did gain about 25 metres with the hit out, but it was an offensive one, Barry, as you suggested. Perhaps he could have hit it back in towards centre half forward. Let's wait on Big Bent doing the ruck work with Horny Blow.
Here he comes again now.
Over the back he goes. Now he hurt you, Barry. Tried to hit it over the top. Actually, there's a chance here. The hand pass comes out towards Colliger. He's beaten on this occasion. Oh, here comes Pilgrim. Pilgrim with a hand pass inboard. Too far, though, for his teammate in Roddy Pilgrim. Can't gather a chance at the base of the Packers. Roweth straightens up. Roweth goes bang, bang, bang. And the little kid says the goal umpire. That's how you do it. Full points on the board. And dashing Darren Roweth, who was a good player in the first quarter, kicks his first early stages of the second quarter on the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard.
Yes, good play, Bannockburn. Good play, Pilgrim, here in the pocket. He centred the ball across towards centre half forward, or between centre half forward and full forward, and Roweth ran onto it. But a little bit of credit come back here to that young fella that I said hooked the ball over the back to.
That was Andrews.
He did. He tried, and that's good thinking on his behalf, and to me it proves that he's got a football brain.
7-7-49, Bannockburn Amateurs, a paltry 1 goal for 10. They're 39 points behind. We've only played 2 minutes on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock in the second quarter. 39 point leaders are Bannockburn. They're doing it easily. Back to the centre. Up goes Bent again. Horny Blow wins the hit down. Chance, little kick out of the centre. Doesn't travel much territory at all. The ball runs free towards centre wing. Doubtful hand pass has been allowed to go on as Luke tries the kick, but the kick, as Barry said, it was well smothered by Colliger. The ball's close to the fence. Bannockburn player hooked it over the boundary line in the finish. Batty Pilgrim it was, and out of bounds she goes. And gee whiz, they look pretty good, Barry, the Bannockburn in the second division. They're going to frighten the daylights out of plenty more Division 1 sides, I'd reckon.
Right, from behind, Bannockburn get the tap down, but it's hit forward there by Andrew Smith for Amateurs. Up towards a half-forward line. Picked up here for Bannockburn over the head. Here's a chance for Luke. Luke loses it. Bannockburn to Roweth with handball. Look at the speed of Roweth. The material of the bush, you could call him, as it's tapped nicely away there by number 31 for the Amateur side in Brad Thompson, and he takes it across the boundary line.
Yeah, Roweth causing plenty of problems. Nice hand pass from Tillman there to get it to him. Gary Tillman, lovely one. Hit him on the chest, set him free. Boundary throw in, it clears all players. Hand pass out the back. Going towards Brad Thompson. Could he pick it up? We fell over at the crucial stage. Might have been bumped over, in fact, at the base of the pack. A little kick came out. Bent grabs it. The big fella steadies. Hand passes. Not effective. Roweth chips him with a bit of pace and breaks away. Here he comes. Oh, he kicked it over the top of his... a shocking kick. That's all I can say for it. Goes down towards half forward. Coming out in defence was Rick Stasek. He's tackled, loses the footy. Umpire said you had every chance, Ricky, to get rid of it. And the free kick coming back going to be taken by Ronnie Pilgrim, who's done some nice work in the forward zone for the Tigers.
Right, Pilgrim now kicks the ball towards a lead in the pocket. Oh, too easy, Bannockburn, too easy. Who's this, John Tillman?
That's Johnny Tillman, it is.
Look at this,
Spears the
again.
pass across the centre. In gets Wilson. Drop one he would have liked to have taken. It Spears out wide to Schwarzer Middleton, who gathers the footy at centre half back. And away goes Middle and out wide. He finds the runner McCabe, who takes the mark. Plays on, has a bounce. Well tackled as he kicks the ball to centre half forward. The kick's all right, and the mark's all right too from Justin Andrews. Under a bit of pressure from B. Woodman there, but Andrews stood his ground and caught a nice one, Barry, at centre half forward. I think he's too far out to score. He pops it over the top, looking for his full forward leading out, who couldn't take the mark. That might have been Richardson down there. I think it's taken away from him by Tillman, and he kicks the ball to the centre wing, and Henderson's the target. Stasek
Tell you what,
gathers the ball in and hooks it out of bounds, does Stasek. He's a tough-looking customer. So too Robbie Henderson. Wouldn't like to meet him in a dark alley, Barry.
What chance did Ryan have up there in the half-forward flank when you get a hospital pass like that?
Yeah, Ryan it was.
Boundary line throw in, half-forward flank, up they go, over the back of the pack it goes, a chance here, picked up and kicked forward by Harding, it's knocked away from Pilgrim, Amateurs with handball, get it to Malacallis, handballs it towards the boundary line, over it goes, and we'll have another throw in on the half-forward line, about 55 metres out from the Bannockburn goal. Boundary umpire to bring this ball back into play.
He does so now. Up goes Bent. Oh, here comes Brainy. I'd suggest he's found his way to the joint. Barry Walker as the umpire straight it back in. Stasek at the base of the pack holds the footy in for his side. 50 metres out from goal. Umpire's elected to bounce once again. We can see on screen there Jimmy Malacallis waiting for the footy to come down. Bent goes up, hits it towards Malacallis. Shark by Rod Pilgrim. He's let go a barrel. He's fired into the goal square. It's a mark. Oh, what a kick from Roddy Pilgrim.
Shane
and getting
Andrews.
back, as that Andrews got the footy again? I think it might be. Got the bike pants on. Yep. What a kick from Roddy Pilgrim. Standing start. He kicked it about 60 metres, Barry. A lovely kick, and Andrews had the vision to run into the goal square, take the mark. Andrews goes left foot, shot for goal. Yes, it's a goal. No worries about it. There's a young kid down there in a yellow jumper who comes out and helps the umpire every time he has to give a decision. And another goal goes on the board to Bannockburn and Barry Walker. This is just a procession at the present time.
Yes, it is. It's. I'm just going to have a look here to see what Amateurs have done. Division 1.
I've lost one game only.
7 wins, 1 loss.
Yeah, they lost to Corio in a bit of a close one. But I reckon they're going to lose this in not a close one. They really need to extract the digit, you might say. 8 goals, 755 points on the board. The GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. That is to the Bannockburn Tigers. The Amateurs have got 1 goal for 10 points. Rocky's 24-hour locksmith shows us, the time clock shows us, we've gone about 9 minutes of the second quarter. The ball taking a while to get back. Here's the young boy bringing it back that was given all the decisions. He went and foxed it for the... for the boundaries. They'll be pleased about that. 55 plays 10. GDFL Bingo City. Know much about that out there, Barry?
Oh, I think I know a little bit about it.
Good place to go and win some money, they tell me.
Yes, good atmosphere out there, David.
Very good. Back to the centre. And, well, Amateurs need a lift from their good players that I've seen in the past. Ed Wilson, they need him to lift. They need a few others to lift too as the bounce down occurs in the centre. Up goes Horny Blow, brought it to the ground. Thrown away there by James Luke of the Amateurs. Oh, they're stacking on top of it. Umpires let it go. He's going to let it try and... Oh, Wendy Bush, second time lucky. A third, he kicked his own foot off that player, James Luke. He had 3 goes at that and still couldn't hit it.
Reminds me of my golf.
That's how their luck's going.
That's how I play golf, Cookie.
True story. I've seen you. Bounce down the centre of the ground. Barry, see if you can clear out of this pack for me.
Right, umpire Osmond puts it to turf. Up they go. Hornblower runs under it this time. Good handball over by Roweth. Gets it out wide. Lets his teammate run onto a Collinger. He's having trouble picking it up. He's got it. Loses it. Now he's third time. Picks it up. Kicks it down half forward. Player falls over. Mark taken by Andrew Richardson. Right, Richardson goes straight across the ground looking for a teammate out there who couldn't take the mark. Here's Pilgrim, picks it up, kicks towards a half-forward flank. He's got a player leading in Tillman. Tillman can't control it, goes towards the boundary line. He's buffered it, gets a handball back inboard, but it's knocked across the boundary line by Richardson for the amateur side.
That was
and
deliberate.
we'll have a throw in.
Barry, look, although the kick wasn't spot on by Richardson, at least he tried to do something different. He tried to switch the play. They've got to try and do something there, but it's no good going the way they're going. Tillman takes it out of the air as it has a flying shot on the right foot. The ball drops short. Free kick to the Amateurs, says Barry Walker. The umpire says, Ben Reynolds, go back and take your kick. And it's against you down there. That was Murray Travis playing in the goal square.
Why do they take so long to pay the obvious?
And big Ben Reynolds takes the kick from the defensive teeth of the goal mouth. He aims it straight up the guts. Long kick from Reynolds. Players rise. Oh, good mark taken by Luke. of the amateurs. Wants to play on immediately. Legged as he plays on. Should get the free kick and should be allowed to go back. Yeah. That's good umpiring. No good paying the advantage there. He was definitely legged as he played on, and the free kick was there. And James Luke goes back and has take two.
Right now, a little short kick towards the centre of the ground, leading there, and the mark taken for them by the number 20 Guernsey and Andrew Smith. Smith straight down the centre. Player being held there. Should have been given a free kick, and Stewart wasn't. Play on, they say. Stewart's in there again. Amateurs, it comes out to Stewart. He can't control it. Good play, Bannockburn. They force it across half back. It goes wide now. Picked up for Bannockburn. Kick towards the scoreboard side of the ground. Over the line it goes, and we'll have a throw in far side centre wing.
Good play by the little fellow Rick Harding there in the long sleeves for Bannockburn. He worked very hard in that pack and eventually got the hand pass to his teammate. And, well, they've cleared the ball out a little bit, gained a bit of territory. And the Boundary umpire just waiting for the ball to be retrieved. He's got it now. And he's about to start play. The ball, it's a fair way round from goal, at least 2 kicks away from goal now. Throw it in, comes down to Roddy Pilgrim, who runs around. Runs out of space though at that stage. Out of bounds she goes, and we'll have a repeat performance. As we see the horse in the background there, Barry. I wonder if that's a Melbourne Cup winner.
Oh, I don't think so, not by the look of it. Right, the boundary line throwing. Bent gets a tap down, tries to get it to his teammate there, and Luke, he does. Luke gets a kick down to half forward, coming out strongly here. Amateurs grab the ball, they lose it though. Roweth looking for someone. Here's a wide handball by Roweth, but it gives Amateurs a chance to run onto the ball. They bottle it up at centre half forward. Out it comes now. Roweth thumps it wide again. Going through strongly there for the Amateur side was Thiel. He couldn't do anything with it. Bannockburn, half back flank, kicked the ball round here towards centre wing. Running onto it is Tillman. He hits the ball running. Handball's over his head. Chipping in there is Richardson. Thumps the ball across the boundary line for the Amateur side, and we'll have a throw in.
Great try, isn't he, Andrew Richardson? Never gives up no matter what the score is. Every time I see him play, he plays very well. And he did well there to intercept the Tillman hand pass and got the safety of the fence. Boundary showing. Tillman goes up and grabs it out of the air. But I think you'll find, as you said, free kick going to go the way this time of Big Bent, who was in front and was infringed. Here he comes. Bent goes right foot. Quite a long kick up towards Andrews, who takes a good mark. Oh, he hasn't paid it. Umpire, you should be watching the video here, I reckon. If that wasn't a mark, Barry Walker, I'll give up punting. Oh. You sit yourself sorry there, young Andrews. That was a good mark, son. For mine, bad luck, not paid. The umpire's saying, here's where I'm going to bounce it. Andrews telling him, can't you see?
Just as well my spots are changed, or I might have given him a rev.
Oh.
Half forward flank. Ball comes out here. Bannockburn, pick it up. Kick down towards the centre wing. Henderson's a target. Bustles his way to the front, but he's beaten by Luke. Luke kicks towards half forward. Oh, leave it, Bannockburn said. And Doyle left it. Handball here finds Alice. Alice kicks down to half forward. There's a chance for Bannockburn to run onto the ball. Oh, it skids where we've got the big fella here in Richardson. Bursts his way through. Handballs towards centre wing. Player here fiddling around with the ball. He didn't want it. Richardson back onto it again.
Oh, Henderson's put him down after he kicked it. Could have been down the ground for mine, but wasn't paid, Barry. I reckon Henderson got him after he got rid of the ball. Chance for Roweth to gather the foot. He's bumped off it at the crucial stage. Oh, it goes. Andrews might have got one a bit high for mine. Umpire said no, and it might be on here. Tempers are getting a bit frayed. Andrews got one high. It was hip and shoulder, but it certainly hit him in the head. And, well, ball up decision's the answer. And they're still pushing and shoving. No, Andrew's going to receive the free kick. No, it's gone the way Malacallis.
Yeah, Malacallis now. Off the ball it was. Malacallis kicks towards centre half forward. Oh, good. Woodman pushed Stewart that time. And Stewart will take the free kick centre half forward.
That's the first one he's got, Barry. I reckon they missed 4. I think Stewart's been most unlucky.
Oh, beautiful.
Have a look at the kick from Stewart. He's unloaded this long into the goal mouth. Up goes the big fella there in Ryan. He can't hold the mark. It's knocked away. What a magnificent kick off the boot. If he'd got that 5 metres closer, she was home. But off the hands there, punched away from Ryan. Boundary show in right forward pocket. And Amateurs mounting a bit of an attack.
Boundary line throw in. Up they go. Tapped away there by the big fella for Amateurs. They can't take advantage at ground level though. And Bannockburn bottle it up in the forward pocket or their back pocket. And the umpire move in and ball it up.
Yeah, John Ryan at the base of that pack, working hard for the Amateurs, held it in, didn't let it get away, does the ruck work, taps it down towards Andrews, it's knocked away from him. Bannockburn, they've been too good, have they not, at ground level. Here's another one coming over the top, the hand pass is good. They run it out of defence through Ward, nice kick round towards centre wing, Henderson's the chance. Tackled high as big Robbie Henderson, he'll take the free kick, and that one's been paid against the Amateurs player there, who got him a bit high in Brad Thompson.
Yeah, bad play really, because he was onto the ball. We see the kick now by Henderson towards centre half forward. Up they fly out. Bannockburn, 2 players up. What's Woodman doing down there? Oh, strong tackle. Picked up here for the amateur side. Handball back to Richardson. Richardson kicks down towards centre wing. Oh, Henderson falls over. Couldn't take the mark. It was a good attempt. Malacallis with the ball, but the free kick's been paid, and it will go to Ron Pilgrim, centre wing.
Bad luck there for the amateurs. They thought Pilgrim had the ball tackling. They had 3 against 2 there. The ball actually spilt free from Pilgrim, but no doubt about the free kick was there, and he unloads another one of those spirals. Long kick. Oh, judged it beautifully. Was that Toolman cutting onto the football?
Gary.
Judged it beautifully, did he not? Much too good there for Wilson. Chips it in short. A lovely kick too. And the mark taken here. Looks like Collinger, the left footer, I think. Yep. He's well inside 50 metres, and, scoring shouldn't be a problem, Barry.
Right, comes in with the drop punt. Kicks the ball high, it floats. Is it floated?
Oh, yeah, I think it's home.
Is it Junior?
Yeah, the little fella's down there, the little fella, the yellow jumper. He's waving to the cameras there. Good on you, son. It's a goal. And Wayne Collinger, who's been a lively player this afternoon, gets his first goal on the board with a nice left foot shot.
Right now, Rowith's been off for a bit of a rest, has he? Got the wrist strap coming back onto the ground.
Yep, just coming back on now, and he's been a good player, hasn't he, Darren Rowth? He breaks them up with a lot of pace. We know that from previous seasons of watching him play. He's certainly very quick, and his handball is good. 9-7-61 to 1-4-10. 51 points, the difference on the GDFL bingo centre scoreboard. Up goes Bent. He's beaten by Horniblow, who taps it further afield. Running out of the centre, Pilgrim, but he went without the footy. Umpire says, I think I'll ball this one up, and he's going to do that once again, as Ronnie Pilgrim was in the thick of things.
Right, the bounce in the centre of the ground. It favours the Bannockburn side. At the bottom of the pack, Rowers couldn't get it out. Now it comes out wide. Henderson, good handball to a teammate running past. Has a shot towards goal. Bit wide and out of bounce. And we'll have a throw in right beside the point post. And the player going through there was
Corey Flanagan. Just sort of pushed as he kicked that one, just put him off balance, and good defensive work. We'll give credit where credit's due. Amateurs player, they're just giving the little shove in the side, and out of bounds she went. There's big Mark Bent waiting for the ball to come back into play. Playing a lone hand in the ruck. They don't look to have too many other tall players that could play in the ruck, actually.
Bent and Hornblower have been on the ball all day.
Yeah, and neither have been particularly effective in their ruck work, but round the ground I think Horniblow's done the better of the two, as we're going to see a repeat performance of
Barry,
that.
did you call him Hornblower?
Horniblow, all right.
It might be a son of a ratio, perhaps. He used to sail the 7 seas.
Right,
Here's the boundary throw in. Let's see how they go this time. Knocked down to the ground. A shot on the left foot there by Ron Pilgrim's right across the face of goal. It's out of bounds, in fact, and the resultant free kick going to go. Looks like Richardson going back to take the kick in the back pocket for the amateurs.
He was like a child waiting for a lollipop then, wasn't he, for that ball to come down, but it was hot. Right now, from the back pocket, we see the ball cleared out the far side of the ground. A lovely kick out over 50. They set themselves up there. Oh, nearly a one-hander taken for amateurs. Doyle, is it pushed off the ball? Over there? No, it's not. Any rate, the kick down towards half-forward flank centre wing, but it's all Bannockburn, and the mark's taken over there. Half-back flank centre wing. Kicks the ball straight across the ground. Wayne Woodman coming down from full-back, takes the mark. Right, Woodman, handballs off to his teammate out. They'll come here towards centre, half-forward flank rather. Collinger runs onto the ball, picks it up nicely, spears it in towards the pocket. He's got a teammate there, and the mark's been taken by Tillman. Tillman now into the square. He'll go with this quickly, which he does, and it's coming round. Not far enough.
1 point only to Johnny Tillman, but at this stage of the game doesn't really matter because Bannockburn have it well in their control, and you wonder where the amateurs are going to improve. 9 goals, 8-62 Bannockburn. The amateurs have got 1 goal for 10 points on the board. The GDFL Bingo Centre second quarter scoreboard. Barry, they've been far too good all over the ground. I can't think of one amateurs clear winner at the moment.
Now, it is a bit strange. You've got your first rover kicking in.
Well, I guess they're trying to set something up. Jimmy Malacallis kicking's not too bad. It's over the 50 mark, but up high. Is that Tillman taking a mark?
No, Goff, isn't it? Is it? No,
Goff,
I'm
is
not
it the
sure.
big fella? Got the blonde hair. Thought it might have been Tillman as they
Could
call. Kicks the ball into centre half forward, and Ronnie Pilgrim runs onto an easy little foot pass. The give was very good, and Pilgrim will set up for his third goal. Distance, well, I think he should kick the distance. He's got to kick it from 45, perhaps into the slight breeze. Let's see how he goes. He's unloaded some long kicks today. This is no exception, but it's drifted away to the right, to the left-hand side, and 1 point only goes on the board off the boot of Ron Pilgrim. 2-1, his personal tally.
I think any criticism of the Bannockburn side at the moment is that they're trying to be a little bit of individualists.
Think they need a bit more teamwork, Barry.
Well, they had it in the first quarter and they played well. Now, a couple of them, when they get the ball, they're just wanting to kick goals, I think. As a kick out from full back goes down to half back flank. Player running onto the ball, taking it back into the pocket. He can't pick it up. It's Flanagan. Now, no, he still can't pick it up. Now he's got it, but he's caught. Falls to ground, should be penalised, and he is.
It's what they call the gang tackle. I don't know who's going to get the free kick. There was 3 of them tackling him. Rick Stasek says, I'll have it. No, he's had to give it away. Rocky's 24-hour locksmith time clock shows 20 minutes gone of the GDFL Bingo Centre second quarter scoreboard, and the mark taken here by John Tillman at, attacking side of the centre of the ground. Kicks the ball towards grandstand side half forward. No mark taken, or umpire there might well have paid one of the amateurs, but it wasn't to be. And Rick, that looks like Stasek at the bottom of the pack, picking himself up once again. Had a ball up, perhaps 40 metres out from goal, and again Bannockburn doing all the attacking.
Right, the umpire to come in now. Bounces the ball. Players set themselves up. They go. Bent's ridden in the back. Handball here by Luke. A kick now out to half back flank. Oh, overrun the ball. Bannockburn badly, but Pilgrim's there. Pilgrim picks it up. Little chip pass. Finds John Tillman, centre half forward.
Lovely little kick, wasn't it? Gave him every chance to run.
You've got to get a few players out of that forward line, Bannockburn. Here's a high kick to nowhere. In towards the forward pocket it goes. Amateurs underneath it. Amateurs take the mark. Too many players in that 50-metre circle at the moment for Bannockburn.
Yeah, they're just bombing along as Grumley takes this kick, kicks across the face of goal, trying to set something up. His teammate there, Lachlan Drawl, dropped the sitter. He lost the footy now. Bannockburn a chance. They kick it across towards Colliger, who's up, can't take the mark because Big Bent intercepts and does well at centre half back for the Amateurs. Punt kicks it long.
Oh, lovely mark.
Getting back with the flight of the boys. Play well now. We'll get his number here. That's Colliger again. I think left foot kick. Yes, it's Wayne Colliger. Kicks the ball in the centre of the ground. Andrews takes the mark. Hand pass over to Pilgrim. Pilgrim pops it over the top. It's all too easy as Rowell takes the mark. Spares a pass to John Tillman. Magnificent set-up by Bannockburn on that occasion. They chipped it around nicely and Johnny Tillman takes the mark just 20 metres out from goal. He is directly in front.
And what a difference it makes when they play football like that instead of just blazing it away.
Instead of bombing it long, the last 4 or 5 kicks for goal have been from the 50-metre line, and now we see with some good set-up play, finishing up Roworth. Across it goes to Tillman. He comes in with a right foot shot. Goal umpire leans back on it. Wait on it. It's home! It's a goal! Johnny Tillman kicks his first, and Bannockburn are blitzkrieging the Amateurs at the Bannockburn Oval this afternoon.
Yes, good play, Bannockburn. That's, as I just said, before he kicked that ball, that's a difference. Before, they were just coming into that 50-metre square circle. They had about 10, 12 people, guys in there, and they were just bombing it away. That time, they brought it in systematically, and it paid off with a good 6-pointer.
Yeah, and a few players in that setup, and Wayne Colliger, not the least of those. He's played very well.
The guy in the half-back flank, trying to pick his number up there is the guy that started it. Anyway, from the centre we see the bounce and the kick forward here for the Bannockburn side. Across the pack they come. Here's Tillman in there. He's got it. He caught with the ball, but we'll have a ball up. Right, the bounce of the ball, half forward. It's tapped forward for Bannockburn. Thump back by the amateur side towards the centre wing. Players go for it now. Another thump down towards the centre. It's picked up here for Bannockburn. Handball out where it's with Bath. Bath goes out wide to a running teammate. Steadies now. Kicks the ball towards the centre half forward, full forward position. In front, Bannockburn couldn't take it. 4 of them fighting for the ball. Amateurs should clear this. They do. Kick the ball down towards centre wing. Over the heads of the players. Oh, good play. Is it there by McCabe? But he's caught. Good tackle put on him by the Bannockburn defender. Picked up here, handball wide by Travers. Murray Travers it was, to a teammate, going down half back, cross centre wing. Takes the ball to the boundary line, tries to keep it in, can't. Over the line it goes and we'll have a throw in.
I think Murray Travers might have been the man we were looking for across that half back line a minute ago.
Could have been, but see, Bannockburn down here had another chance, but 4 players decided they wanted the ball and forgot about the teamwork.
Gary Tillman takes it out of the air, gives it to Roworth by handball. Slapped
good
over
play.
the top, and it was well done too. They're doing it too easy here. Kick the ball into the half-forward line. running onto the footy. Ronnie
Oh,
Pilgrim
well
slaps
done.
it back over his head, if you don't mind. Flying shot from them, the 23, Shane Andrews, up and under, into the forward pocket. It's out of bounds on the full. Deserved better. There was some clever football in that from Bannockburn, running the ball down the ground, but it's out on the full.
Right now, from the back pocket, Amateurs to drive this ball out towards half-back flank. Comes in, kicks it. Good 60-metre kick to the point of the square. Up they go. No one can take it. Going in solidly there was a Amateurs player, but unfortunately into the back. Play on from the resultant free kick. And a lovely pass to a leading teammate for Bannockburn. Oh, he turns around, told to play on. Has gone bang. Why did he do it?
Well, he likes that standing start shot. I think Rod Pilgrim, he doesn't mind standing still and having a long kick at the goal mouth, but why he did it, I don't know. Barry, I can't tell you. He's put it out of bounds on the full, and Ben Reynolds, who just got a previous kick from down there, he's going to have another one. As the ball comes back from the netball courts, and Reynolds catches this one. And which side will he go? Will he try and break it up? No, he elects to go the defensive side, the far side of the ground. His kick is long. Looking up there for the big fella Andrews, it is at ground level. Couldn't take the mark, but gathers very nicely. Runs through the centre, has two bounces, does Justin Andrews. Feeds off the hand pass. He got it back a bit lucky there, but it came back to Schwarzer Middleton. He goes bang with right foot long, looking down there for Stewart. He's got it. Oh, too high. Is it too high? Play on as the call. Good tackle, says Barry Walker. Thought it might have been too high. I think he ducked into it anyway. Good decision for the umpire. I'll go with you on this occasion. It's a ball up, just 15 metres out from goal. Amateurs in attack.
Christian Shaw put the tackle on.
Wearing number 69. He must be an interesting character to wear that number. Bounced out. At the base of the pack is Stewart, trying hard for the Amateurs. He succeeded in holding the ball in, but they need scores, not holding the ball in. They need to switch the play or do something. I don't know what they should do. Close to half time. I don't know what they should do. Barry Walker, you'd be frustrated. You're the coach. I can't think of anything. I'm only a commentator.
Right, from the bounce, it's Amateurs with the ball, but tackled again strongly. Sees Bannockburn come away through the big fella in Goff. Kicks it down towards centre half forward. Tapped over nicely here for Bannockburn. Running onto the ball. They kick it towards the centre half forward position. Coming out there strongly as a player who spins around. Another blazing shot for goal when he had a little fella Collinger.
It was Big Goff on that occasion. Yep. He just had the flying shot. Barry was just suggesting.
Collinger was coming down this flank here, screaming for the ball, and the opportunity was there to lay it off.
Well, they're kicking away opportunities. I guess in a tight game they'd be pretty disappointed, but there's nothing tight about the game at the moment. Waiting for the ball to come back, and James Luke, who's been working overtime down there in defence, will put it back into play. Shot on screen there of a few of the past players, perhaps there, Barry, of the Bannockburn side enjoying the afternoon. Up goes Andrews, up high, uses the fist, knocks the ball to the ground. Bent gathers, gives it back to Andrews. The give was all right. Andrews kicks was flattened out, re-kicked for mine. Umpire said it's all right. Taking the mark across half back there for the Tigers was Rick Harding. The short sleeves on now. Comes back in the direction of Goff. The big fella Goff feeds it up nicely to Flanagan. Flanagan goes with left foot kick towards forward pocket. High flyers needed. Player pulled off it for mine, but the Amateurs must take the free kick down there. And he has been awarded.
Gumley, is it?
And it is Grumley.
Right, to kick out towards centre wing. There's a lead on over there. Player over runs the ball, McCabe. He's back onto it now, but it's a handball of Bannockburn to get him out of trouble again. Here they come from centre wing. Chip it down towards half forward flank. Toolman marked 50 metres out. Has one bounce. Steady. Centre it. There's three players here. What's he do? He's had a shot towards goal. Missed.
Yep, Matty Pilgrim getting back had no chance of outmarking Big Ben Reynolds. One's about 6'4", one's about 5'1". And, well, off hands. And, Barry, you're suggesting centering the kick was the play there. Johnny Tillman, perhaps an experienced player, perhaps should have known better.
Well, it's probably easy for us up here to see what's going on, but I think the amount of time he had before he had to kick that ball, he should have been able to make better use of it.
GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard, 70 plays 10 as the kick in from Ben Reynolds is a massive kick. He kicked it about 65 or 70 metres. A free kick. Is that Henderson going to take it? No, he gives it back to Horniblow, who takes the free kick. Hand passes. Gee, run well off half back. Yes. That's Murray Travers this time on right foot. Goes long to the forward zone, up in front. That's a very good mark taken down there for the Amateurs.
Reynolds.
That is Ben Reynolds, yeah. He backed himself there and took a good mark.
Now he's got a short there at centre half back if he's quick enough to get onto it. No, he's missed it.
Reynolds elects to kick it long once again. Lovely kick towards Bent. He's the target. Puts the hands up but didn't touch the footy. Henderson goes through with a bit of strength and taps the ball forward. Player tackled high there. Doyle. Must get the free kick as Doyle. Must get the free kick. Flanagan there was on the job, but Doyle will take the free kick at the centre wing position, grandstand side of the ground for the Amateurs, who must be wondering what they've got to do to kick their second goal. They haven't had it past half forward for a fair while.
Well, they haven't scored this quarter. Right, the kick towards centre half forward is a chance. Stewart runs onto it. No, he doesn't. He loses it. Handball out, gets Bannockburn out of trouble again. A kick out towards centre wing. Collinger runs onto it. Bounces nicely for him. He has one bounce. Runs to half forward. Has two bounces. Now he kicks down towards half forward. Players misjudge the ball there. Over the back he goes. Here's a chance for Tillman. Runs onto it now. Spins around. Got number 34. He kicks towards the goal square again. The bouncing ball. Over a line it goes. Number 24 out there throwing his arms up saying, what have I got to do to get a kick? He was all on his own, Alice, and Tillman ignored him.
Whilst that was happening, Barry, the half-time siren has gone. And we've continued to see a Bannockburn blitz out here at the Bannockburn Oval. By gee, their old past players will be enjoying this, including one Brain, who had a magnificent career out here, Barry. He played 2.5 games. The half a game he fell down a rabbit burrow and done his knee and never played again.
Well, I tell you what, I think he must be still suffering from amnesia because he's got the, what could you say, the coloured lights on today?
He suffers from a lot of things. Bannockburn have gone to 10 goals, 10, 70 points at half-time. The Amateurs, a paltry 1 goal for 10. It's 60 points the difference. 10 goals the difference on the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard at half-time. The third quarter. Well, it's usually a vital one. I think it's too late for that. Amateurs need to show some pride and show a bit of heart at the footy and fight back to at least narrow that margin a bit in the second half. And we'll be back with that shortly. If you're out there at David and Ruth Dean's pub, the Paco Street pub, that's the Queen of the West, Barry. That's where the replay is. Go across and have a nice pot. We'll be back with the third quarter very shortly.